How to get clients with cold email without upsetting or annoying people. So who am I? I'm Thomas Semmeling and I'm going to show you 3 steps on how to make cold email work for your business. First off, there's only 2 buckets you're going to fall into. It's obviously commercial or it's obviously personal. And if you're selling 5,000 plus packages per month, the only people that can even consider doing that are people who are already busy. So you have no chance of working with them if you don't obviously fall into bucket number 2, right? So there's no magic merge field combination of name, company name, revenue position that is going to fool your prospect into thinking that this email wasn't automated. They know, right? So that brings us to number 1. Step number 1, personalize the emails. Manually write emails with researched compliments. Let's say we've got Julia, marketing manager at brand X, and we want to pitch Julia a service. We want her to get on the phone with us. So we find Julia's Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and here's what we're going to say to Julia. Hey Julia, just read that article you posted on LinkedIn. Very interesting how you pivoted from engineering to digital marketing. Right? So now you're in bucket number 2. This is obviously personal. And Julia is now asking herself, okay, I know this isn't a commercial email. I know this guy actually did his research on me. So who is he? Which brings us to number 2. 1 sentence case studies. So Julia knows we're not a spammer by now. So what do we say to Julia? My name is your name and I just helped Jared at brand Y increase their email revenue by 260% without additional ad spend. Now, I would love to see if we can do something similar for you. Do you have time for a quick call this or next week? So now Julia knows that you did your research on her and she knows that you have other clients. And she knows that you can actually get results for those clients, right? So great. So what's the probability that Julia responds here? It's much higher than if you send an unpersonalized email. But what if she just doesn't respond to that? What if Julia was busy? Because Julia is a busy woman who runs a big company. So here's what you do. Number 3, follow up. So what do you say to Julia if she doesn't respond to your first email? Well, I'll tell you what. 3 days later, if Julia doesn't respond, you're going to say, hey Julia, sure, you're busy. Just wanted to bump this to the top of your inbox. This bump email alone is going to get you 30% of your calls every time. But let's say Julia is still busy, because Julia is the marketing manager of a big brand. She's got a lot of stuff to do, right? So she read the first one, she read the second one, but we still want to work with Julia. She is our ideal client. So what are we going to say next? Here's what you will say. Big win. Hey Julia, just wanted to follow up with a big win we just had within our client. We just helped Peter at brand W get a 4 times ROI on cold traffic by filming 20 video ads. If you've got time this week, I would love to see if we can do something similar for you. Great. So now Julia knows that, oh, you have more clients and you do a good job for them. But what if Julia is still busy after the 3rd email? How about we send her another big win? But what if Julia doesn't respond to that? How about you just keep showing her how much your clients are winning? Big win after big win after big win. So I bet you do a good job for your clients, so you could do a good job for her. And you're still confident in this, right? So at this point, Julia is now thinking, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And if Julia needs what you have, she's going to say, okay, let me just get on the phone with these guys and see what's up, right? So if you do all of this, I want to show you the exact results you should expect. So let's run some numbers. A good performing cold email campaign with personalized first lines should get 70% opens, 15% reply rate, and a 4% meeting book rate. So that 4% meeting book rate means that for every 100 emails, you should be able to get 4 meetings. 4 meetings at a 25% close rate means that every 100 emails equals 1 client. So let's say you sell 4,000 per month packages. Let's say you close 30% of your calls. Your average lifetime value of a customer is 6 months at 4,000 per month. You're netting $24,000 per client. So if I get you 10 calls, you theoretically closed 3. So that's $12,000 per month from 1 month of work and $72,000 of lifetime value from 1 month of work. So what happens if you just keep compounding that over and over again? You sign 3 clients every single month. It's just absolutely insane. The levels that this goes to when you just write the emails exactly like I do it. Like it just works, right? So what can I do for you? Here's exactly everything what I can do for you. So you don't even have to worry about any of it. So every time you send a cold email campaign, you need a secondary domain. You cannot send from your main domain because it might get burned. So I set up that secondary domain for you. All the SPF, DKIM records, G Suite, everything you need. I do it for you so you don't even have to worry about it. The emails are sent from your name. So I warmed that new domain up by sending emails to dozens of other addresses because we need to teach the Google algorithm that this is a trusted domain. Right? So I make your lead list based on what kind of people you want me to find. We establish those parameters and I only find people that are already qualified in the first place. So you don't have to deal with calls that suck. I find the direct decision makers emails. So these aren't marketing interns or support or info emails. These are the direct emails of the CMO or the CEO or the founder or the owner, whoever makes sense for you. I personalize and research every single prospect so that every single email is researched and it stands out from all the other ones. So this will make sure that you'll get a 10% plus meeting book rate. I'll send all the emails for you. You never ever send the emails. All you do is watch the replies come into your inbox and just tell them when's a good time in the calendar. That's it. If people don't reply to your emails, I'll send all the follow-ups. I'll send 4 follow-ups. You'll never have to do this. I'll do this for you. All you do is watch the replies come in and schedule them on your calendar. So if you want to talk about me having to do this for you, I want you to schedule a call with me at the bottom of this page. I've got questions to ask you. I want to make 100% sure that your business is a business that I can get good results for. And if you fit the right parameters, I know it works. So let's try to figure out if we can work something out, and I really hope I can work with you. Let's get you some clients.